What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Maverick Raven coming at you with another video. And on this one, it might pull on some heartstrings for some people, man, because this is kind of a messed up story if it's true. Terrence Howard has kind of come out with all the dirty laundry on what happened and why he lost the Iron Man 2 role and the Iron Man 3 role. Way back when. It's been more than 10 years at this point. But yeah, man, if what he's saying is true, then it kind of hits here because I've always been a Robert Downey Jr. fan, and if he's telling the truth, then man, RDJ did him dirty, dirty, dirty. But we're gonna take a look at this. It's on the Fandom Wire. I'm gonna go ahead and put that link down below, like I always try to do. Before we get into that, though, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel, the algorithm, and all that. The social media stuff that needs to be done. Just join the flock, you guys. We'd love to have you, and we'd appreciate you. The air is for everyone. Now, that being said, it says, I need the help I gave you. Terrence Howard feels betrayed by Robert Downey Jr. after sacrificing $1 million for RDJ to get the Iron Man audition. Terrence Howard accuses Robert Downey Jr. of ghosting him when he needed help, especially after he helped him get the Iron Man audition. Now, like I said, this is all sorts of messed up, if true, which, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know Terrence Howard at all. I don't know what's in his heart. I don't know what's in his mind. But, man, this is, I don't know for him, why he would lie or make this up. So, at the same time, we haven't heard anything from RDJ, so it's kind of hard to play he said, she said without the other person's part of that equation. So he said in that regard, and the other he is not present to defend himself. So it's kind of a where do we go situation. But it says Terrence Howard opened up about what really happened during his abrupt exit from the Iron Man franchise. After the first film, he was cast as the second lead in the film, even before the main role of Tony Stark was cast. At the time, Marvel Studios was eyeing Clive Owen to play the lead role of Tony Stark. That would have been so awful. Robert Downey Jr. desperately wanted the role but was denied the opportunity to audition, and Howard had to allegedly sacrifice $1 million from his salary to make Downey Jr.'s audition possible. Damn. There's going to be a lot of Downey Jr.'s here, so I'm just going to call him RDJ for short because it's shorter to me. When Howard faced issues with the studio during the production of the second film, he called the Oppenheimer actor for help. However, RDJ allegedly didn't pick up the phone, which hurt Howard a lot as a friend and a co-star who helped him. Terrence Howard recently appeared on the Joe Rogan Experience podcast and made some explosive revelations about his personal life and career. He mentioned to Joe Rogan that he felt betrayed by Robert Downey Jr. when he approached him for help after the Marvel deal fell off. He revealed that he had helped the Sherlock Holmes actor secure the audition for Iron Man. He shared that the studio was not allowing RDJ to audition for the role. Susan Downey was a producer on The Brave One, a film in which Howard was the lead. By that time, Howard had already been cast as the second lead in Iron Man as War Machine. Susan Downey approached him and shared the issues that RDJ was facing with Marvel Studios in auditioning for the role. Howard made a call to producer Avi Arad to get to the bottom of the things. Okay, that's kind of weird. When Arad revealed that they couldn't bond him due to his legal issues, Howard offered to sacrifice $1 million from his hefty $4.5 million paycheck for the film and talked Arad into using that for the bond for RDJ. Howard shared with the Joe Rogan Experience, I love Robert. I love what he does. I love him in Weird Science. Well, if Robert wants to come in, so I called Avi Arad immediately. He was the producer on it, and I'm like, Avi, I hear Robert wants to come in, but you guys don't even let him audition. He's like, no, we can't bond him. I'm like, instead of the $4.5 million you want to give me, why don't you take $1 million for the bond for him and let him audition? So he gets the part. Robert's like, I love you. Thank you so much. That sounds like a real golden-hearted thing to do, man. Like just a pure heart, man. So that's why I feel kind of bad, man. If it's true and RDJ really did this so nasty to him, I would be hurt too, man, even years after the fact, I guess. Howard shared that when Marvel Studios decided to go back on their deal with him during the second film and recast his role, he tried calling RDJ to return the favor. However, he revealed that he didn't get an answer from the actor at all and that they didn't even speak for the next 3 years until they bumped into each other during an event. That's awful if true, man. Howard shared that he was a little broken up about RDJ's alleged betrayal. He shared, "When this other thing happened, I'm calling Robert and he's doing Sherlock Holmes. I called him 27 times and I leave a message. I'm calling his assistant. I'm like, I need the help I gave you. I didn't hear from him until 3 years later when I bumped into him at Brian Grazer's wedding. But at that time I'd had Empire, or whatever, and I came back. He was like, oh, but everything worked out for you. That broke me up a little bit." Yeah, that's pretty bad, dude. Howard's accusations are damaging to a Doolittle actor who has built a reputation as one of the actors in Hollywood with a heart. Yeah, for real. Fans will wait to see how the Oscar-winning actor responds to the remarks. If he even will, dude. If he even will. Terrence Howard shared that when he signed up for Iron Man, he had a 3-picture deal with the studio. According to the deal, the first Iron Man would earn him $4.5 million, the second one $8 million, and the third one $12 million. After the first film, Howard faced some challenges in his personal life, particularly with his mother passing. I know what that's like, brother. That sucks, dude. That's an awful time in a boy's life. At this time, the studio approached his agent to renegotiate the $8 million to a mere $1 million. He revealed that his agent got emotional and hung up the phone. Howard shared that they wasted no time in approaching Don Cheadle for the role. However, he was hurt that the studio would later sell a story about how he was difficult on set. Howard shared with Joe Rogan, "They said, we want Terrence, but we want him to come back for $1 million instead of the $8 million that we had agreed to. My agent had an emotional reaction to a business decision and he said, F you, and hung up the phone." Immediately they go to Don Cheadle, but instead of just doing that, they had to spend, oh, he was terrible on set and all of these things and went through all of this stuff. Yeah, I don't think that's an accurate quote, but whatever. I imagine that they meant, but instead of just doing that, they had to spin, oh, he was terrible on set. But who knows? After his exit from the MCU, Terrence Howard would later make a major comeback with the series Empire. His performance in Iron Man is now available for streaming on Disney Plus. Okay, big deal. Anyways, what do you guys think, man? This is pretty bad, right? Do you believe him? Do you want to wait for RDJ to say something back in his defense? Do you think he will? Personally, I don't think he will. It's probably best to just leave this, this accusation like that without bringing more attention to it. But yeah, you guys, let me know what you think down below. I'd love to hear it. I try to get through all your comments and I try to react to each one. But yeah, you guys, that's the video. Stay safe and stay based.